All right. Let's do a session recap. What happened last time, everybody?
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll go first.
Anybody can like. I would like everybody to speak about what happened last time. Everybody just kind of like summarizes together. But yeah, Mark, if you want to start, like always.
Yeah, sure.
Mr.
I like
Note
going
Taker.
So we took a short rest before following the Blood Mage into the warehouse. Um, Ilaria happened to overhear some conversations that led us to believe that one, there's multiple people in the warehouse, and two, that they are from the Tevinter Imperium, and they were supposed to be moving some type of cargo soon. Ilaria then immediately got spotted, and
One shot.
well, no, the one shot came later. Almost got one shot because they raised a crossbow at her. And then she ducks back and said, "Okay, there's more people. Let's go get them." And then we started a fight. Who wants to go next?
So yeah, as soon as Ilaria dropped, shit hit the fan. We just started busting in, FBI open up, and shooting down bandits who were themselves also shooting at us. Lots of cool cover combat going on there. Meanwhile, the wizard, the wizard basically just shot some blasts at some of us, knocked down Shepard, and ran into his office. And one of his goons came in there with him. It's like, "What are we gonna do, boss?" Pray. As Ilaria, who was then revived, reluctantly so, by our wonderful Ceridwen, came up with the genius plan, absolutely stunning, to basically cook the man inside his own office. And so that was the plan. Meanwhile, rest of us slowly came to the realization that would be the plan, and started just gunning the hell out of there. Unfortunately, Wizard just blew up and acted like he didn't know anybody, and essentially bust down the wall. So that arson plan didn't go too hot, unfortunately.
Sexual style, Josh.
Just busted the whole wall down, arsony style. And yeah, so we managed to take him down. What happened after that? Took down the mage and his goons.
Josh is like, whoever
I will
wants to.
tell someone to. Don't make me turn into that teacher.
Clearly, we lived, and I remember that we learned everyone's names and got a little bit of backstory in for like the first time.
Oh
session.
yeah, I leaked Dalish knowledge by accident.
To the guy you're supposed to hate.
So these are our animals. They're very pretty.
And Asana's just staring at her.
You're not supposed to know this,
with
by the
autism
way,
eyes.
so forget everything.
New
For the first
Dalish
time,
will
we
drop.
took a little bit of a dive into who everyone is, and hopefully.
Yeah,
Got some nice loot. Everybody got out of that with 10 gold and 2 silver to their name, except for
we all
Ilaria.
lived.
Except for Ilaria, who got 9 gold, 9 quote-unquote real gold, and 12 silver.
Oh, since Annika has to be quiet for a little bit, we did kind of like begin to camp out outside of town. So like the first watch is technically supposed to be Asan, Ceridwen, and Ilaria, but 2 out of 3 of those people are currently muted. So do we want to do like a different? I know, but Annika can't talk for a little bit. Yeah. So do we want to do a different shift first? It's up to you guys.
This might be a very weird. No, I don't know. That's probably too meta. I can't answer that.
There are 7 of us, so we can split. So we're like
Yeah.
presumably splitting this up into like 3 different shifts or something.
Yes, 3 shifts. So do we? So, I mean, I guess I'll ask like Mark, Annika, and Ren. Do you guys still want to go first, or do you want to like wait?
If anything, we could just do like, I don't know, the third watch.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We'll do the third one.
What
Advantage
might
as
be
much time
too
as possible.
meta, I was gonna say was, could we like just say they did the first watch and then like Be like,
Flashback.
and then in this flashback moment,
Sure.
Flashback 2 hours ago.
Yeah, sure. It doesn't really matter, but if people want to,
if they wanted to do the first watch, so I just
if for flavor purposes they wanted to
Yeah.
do the first watch.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So are you guys cool with just like going a little bit later? I know, Mark, you were so excited. You have your questions
It's
out and
okay.
ready.
No, it's okay. I understand.
Yes.
I heard pure disappointment in that voice.
I heard him want to die a little bit inside. Okay. Well
Okay.
then, since we'll say you guys still did the first watch, who do you guys wake up for the second watch?
Hmm.
To fucking, I just pick Indra in the side.
How
Wake
do you,
up.
How do you wake up, Indra?
I kick him in the side.
Okay.
Did I stutter?
No, I just didn't hear you.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck? Ah.
Wake up.
Your turn.
Time for your watch.
Okay. Jeez.
Wake up. Wake up.
I would like to stress it wasn't like a hard kick. It was like a fucking like foot tap. Like
He just wakes
hey,
up and sees like two elves staring over him. Hey, you.
Hey, you.
You're finally awake.
Wait, it's that picture of... Yes, I am recording. Why?
Alec, are you recording?
Yes, I am. Oh,
You
okay,
sure?
thank you for that reminder.
I
Yeah,
love that it was in
recording.
all caps and so hurried that you forgot the space. Actually, no. It's not that you forgot the space, you put it in the wrong place.
Alec, are you recording? Wow, that's a new
I
new
think it's
contraction
funny,
just
it's-
dropped.
It's Alec. Are your recording?
Are you recording? Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I am courting.
Are you playing the? No, I think it's saying, are you playing the accordion?
Oh, okay. No, I don't.
So
know how
wait,
to
do we get to choose who we wake up for
Yes.
second watch, or did people have?
No. Just pick whoever you want randomly. I think it's
Let's
more funny
pick
that
out
way.
the usual people.
There are no usual people.
There
in
are
this
Right,
campaign.
yeah.
people.
I was gonna say, let's do. I think it'd be funny if it was Indra and Shepard.
Oh, yes. That would be so funny.
So yeah, we wake up Indra and Shepard.
Wake up! Wake up!
Your turn to keep watch, big guy.
Good morning.
It's not morning yet.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
I sort of get up and just look who else is awake.
I just kind of give
And-
you one of those just kind of like light waves, but
Ah, drunken asshole. How are you? Did
That's
you sleep
me.
well?
Yeah, I don't really dream.
You don't have motivations or goals?
You're quite forward. No, I suppose I do.
Do you? You could tell me about them if you want.
Well, I mean, right now it's very much just figuring out what these Tevinter mages are doing over here and saving the people that have gone missing. Other than that, I haven't really thought about it. I guess I'll just go back to Starkhaven, the town Mia, Erland, and Elaria came from.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it's all right. It's got a bunch of different people from different places. You know, I like it. I haven't really thought too much about where I'm going next, though.
Well, looks like we're all hanging out for a while.
Yeah,
So,
that's Can I ask about you? Where are you from? How long have you been here?
I haven't been here very long, but I come from where Equinories come from.
It's actually
I-
never listed. It's actually literally never
Yeah.
listed.
It's just a different continent that
That's
you
why,
don't know
yeah,
about.
it's why I didn't. That's
Equinori
why,
land.
Like the lands
Yeah.
that they come from don't exist yet in this current
Yeah.
season.
So that's why I come from where we come from.
Honestly, Greenland.
Can it be Finland?
They come from a land down under.
Finland.
Indra's just like, wow, what a beautiful name.
I honestly, it's very fitting that the lands he comes from doesn't really have a name. It's just the lands.
It's just the land, yeah.
He's just like, I come from home. Like, what do you want from me?
I come from home. What do you expect from me?
Not really a naming kind of people.
Yeah, I noticed. Could you explain that a little?
Yeah. So at one point in time, I was born, and in that location, I stayed, and lived there, and then I left there, and now I'm here.
Huh. So why are you here?
I couldn't be there anymore.
Oh. Were you in danger, or did you leave on your own accord?
Well, it's a mixed bag. I was sort of in danger, but I lost something very important to me, and I couldn't be home anymore.
That really sucks. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm hoping to find what I'm looking for again someday.
When you say what you're looking for, is it like an object, or like a thing, like honor?
Mainly, I'm looking for my sheep.
Oh. Like just the one, or?
There's a few, but I have a favorite, and I'm hoping he's okay.
Oh.
My sheep were taken, and I couldn't be there anymore.
Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around. That sounds insane, but how did your sheep get stolen?
They disappeared.
Huh.
Through someone did magic,
Oh.
and then my sheep are gone.
Where you come from, do you have a lot of mages?
They exist, but not like that.
Like what?
The ability to take sheep like that.
Oh.
So when I hear mage, I want to check to make sure it's not someone I recognize.
Oh. And that's why you're investigating this?
Yeah, I want to find my flock.
Well, this continent, at least, the mages here usually away from society, but there's mainly 3 countries that don't really keep track of them too much, but I don't know too much about them. The one we're
Do any
in...
of them...
Hmm?
Sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, well, the one we're in right now, Ravane, it's a lot more kinder to them, I think. And I ultimately think it's a good thing. But in to Vinter, further north. The one where the bandits that we fought are from. It's too much freedom, I think.
Why would it be too much freedom?
They essentially control the entire society. Their magic is
Peasants. Oh.
their magic is more powerful than, well, I've never actually seen it, but from what I'm told, it's terrifying.
Oh. Well, people just are gonna be themselves. And if they need to express themselves through magic, I guess that's what they're gonna do.
I don't know. Sometimes I think magic is more of a curse than it is freedom.
Well, I wouldn't know much about magic, but it does seem lovely at times.
It's powerful, I'll say that. But I think everybody would be better off without it. I don't mean killing all the mages. I just mean, I don't know. Everything's gotten really complicated because of it.
Well, we've met some really nice mages, so I definitely don't want all the mages to disappear.
Well, we've met one nice one.
I like 2 mages here.
Oh. Okay, well. I don't know. Do you think we can trust them?
Yeah. I mean, we all just fought side by side.
So does fighting with other people mean you can trust them too?
If they don't turn on you, yeah.
I suppose
Someone wanted to turn on you in the last fight, they very easily could have.
I suppose. Though sometimes people wait to turn on you.
I guess that's a risk we'll have to take.
I don't know. Are you going to continue traveling with this group?
If you guys are looking for mages that aren't these mages, yes.
I don't know. I guess it depends. Like I said, I haven't
Also,
really thought it.
Oh, sorry.
No,
but I was gonna
no,
say,
no.
if Brandy wants to continue on, I'm gonna have to, we have to look out for Brandy as well.
Yeah.
So-
What is your guys' relationship? Are you friends or?
Yeah, I would say we're acquaintances.
Hmm.
I showed up to this land from my land, and Brandy took me in.
That's really nice of her. She's probably never
Brandy
seen
just
someone
had a
like
lot of questions.
Well, you're gonna get a lot of questions.
It's because of the horns.
Yeah,
No one else really has horns
yeah,
here.
Yeah, and the gray skin. No one really has gray
Oh.
skin. Or yellow eyes. Really, you're just different, and not in a bad way. But I'm just letting you know that some people might not. Some people might act like me when I first did. And again, I am sorry.
Well, then I'll just have to headbutt them too.
Alright, let's both roll perception.
Sure. I need to... Where's my sheet? There. A 21.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, I think we see everything.
Yeah. The kind of like quiet conversation passes the hours of the watch, and with both you and Indra kind of like looking around, nothing really catches your attention or really bothers you. Even when like you do hear rustling, immediately your kind of like hunter's instinct or like shepherd's instinct, I suppose, is like, oh, that's just a bird. And yeah, the watch comes to a close, and I'll walk over to Erland and just kind of like push him a little bit and go, hey, you're up.
I gently walk over to Brandy and just sort of like move her shoulder and like a little bit to wake her up. Brandy. It might not be dragons, but it's your time for the watch. Dragons in the future, maybe, but for me, it's time for me to sleep. You're up.
And she just gets up, grumbling.
Erland just nods at Indra. Gets up. Did we want to do the first watch, or
Depends.
get more time?
I'm here.
And Annika, how's Harrison's
I'm
meeting?
here. He's all good, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just heard over.
Sorry, I was
Ren,
eating.
you there?
Do you guys want to do the first watch then?
Sure.
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 Okie dokie. I put Erland back to sleep.
And then we go back to time.
Sleep!
Indra and Shepherd are like, wow, I wonder what our friends talked about.
3 hours earlier.
Yeah, the screen fades to black. 3 hours.
I wonder
earlier.
what they talked about.
Probably useless nonsense.
So who do you guys have a crush on?
Hey, Ilaria just has like pina coladas and like nail polish ready.
Assuming nail polish wasn't that.
Well, interesting first meeting.
Mm-hmm.
How did it feel taking an arrow to the face?
I think I'd rather try other forms of acupuncture.
If you ever run into a Daedalus tribe, and we're there because they might just shoot you on sight, we'll have to introduce you to some of our healers. You might like them.
Me.
Oh, I was meaning to say thank you so much for not leaving me for dead.
No, it's fine. I mean, I do my stuff for healing purposes, of course.
Anyway, how'd you meet the walking tin can over there? As I just gesture vaguely to Indra.
Honk shoo. We're a bit, I guess you could say we're co-workers of the sorts. Pretty good team.
Is he always like anti-mage, like fuck the mages sort of thing?
Anti-elf.
Anti-elf.
I don't know about anti-elf, and I don't know about too anti-mage, but it sort of comes with the profession.
Yeah. Know any reason why? Why he's, one of them?
One of the more
Templars.
conservative Templars? Well, nah, I actually haven't really gotten to know him that personally.
So definitely just work acquaintances.
Well, close enough that he gave me a free ride to Ravane, so here we are.
A job with benefits. In this day and age? Shocker.
I shouldn't be laughing.
So, where'd you learn to be quite so light on your feet?
um, light on my feet school?
Clever.
I've been meaning to ask, are there any Dalish tribes nearby, or are you just traveling together?
I don't think we can disclose their location.
No.
Well, I'm just gonna answer it the way that most people would know it. Well, the Dalish don't really stick to one area. We're kind of a migratory group. Who knows? There might be one nearby, but we're on our own.
Oh. And is there like a Dalish circle, or I just like
Dalish
kind of
circle?
eye their staff. You guys would have staves, right?
I do. I
Yeah.
don't know what Sarah has.
I have a
cast
warhammer.
staff.
Sarah did some magic shit to me, so I kind of figured.
I have magic from my holy symbol, and also my tattoos.
No, we're not quite so. How do I put it? Centralized about that kind of stuff.
Oh, like a mage circle. That's what you're talking about. I'm sorry, this is all new to me.
Yeah, it's a little weird that you all like round up mages and like take them away from their family.
Oh, I mean, I don't know if it's for the best, but I guess they receive a good education over there.
And they can never leave.
It's for the good of both sides, I think. I hope.
So really, you just stuck a fancy title on a prison.
I know
Is
for a
it-
fact that I cannot be contained.
Is it a prison, or... And then, like, Ilaria just kind of thinks on it, and it's like, maybe it is.
Yeah, they're not allowed to leave, are they? Without.
I mean, I've seen
Escorts?
a few here and there.
Are they allowed to get anywhere out of sight of Templars?
You'd have to ask Indra.
I'd rather not. Didn't leave with a bright, shining first impression.
Knife ear so basic.
I know, at least be creative about it.
I know, right? It's like, I don't know, like tree hugger.
That would be a good one.
Yeah, but that applies to everyone. Tattoo face.
Oh, that would be very specific. I think ink face would roll off the tongue better.
Ooh, ink face, yeah.
Is that a nickname you would like?
No.
No. We're saying as a poet that they seem to always use the same slur every time.
We're coming up with slurs for our own people.
We're taking back the power.
Yeah, we're reclaiming slurs.
We're reclaiming slurs that we just made up.
Well, do you have any for humans?
Technically, yes.
Stab ears.
Well,
Flat ears?
I'd say it's more Shemlin, but that's really just what we refer to you guys as a race. It only became derogatory in response. If you catch my drift.
Mm.
Even before humans and elves, before the humans tried to eradicate our entire species, Shelman was just our name for you.
What does it stand for?
The origins I'm not so sure about, but roughly translated, it just means quick.
And I'm kind of just sort of thinking really hard on this. I think I have a new one for humans.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Half-lifers.
I like that. It's like,
I'm just doing my part.
It's like, haha, stupid human, you die early.
So, I suppose humans and elves have the same lifespan now.
We lost a lot when everything happened. But the Dalish would rather live free than in the slums of...
The slums?
There's not a lot of stuff they teach you about elves, do they?
Sorry, did you say something, Mark? Or was that your mic cutting?
That was just a laugh.
Okay, no, not really. I mean, I've met a few elves here and there, but I wouldn't go so far as to call it a slum. I think it's a rather nice place.
From what I've learned from, well, actually from what I hear, Ravane is a lot more neutral when it comes to elf relations. But there are a lot of places where elves are second-class citizens. I mean, second-class citizens if they're lucky. Alec, you did not. Have you heard what life is like for elves in the Tevinter Imperium?
Oh, I don't think it would be very much different from what life is like for regular humans that's Winter Imperium.
Ooh.
Look, mages may be high class in the Tevinter Imperium, but regular humans are at least still citizens. Or am I wrong about that?
Actually, yeah, all three of you, do you want to roll like history checks?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Hold on. Uh-oh.
And
If I'm
we'll do
wrong,
some
just
lore
cheat.
dumping.
Ooh. And Laura's like, what?
Oh,
Magic
terrible
rules
roll.
over, man.
Terrible roll.
That's 21.
21.
4. Sarid.
Maybe I can
Victory
add something to it.
is a place.
Yeah, it's a place. I lived half my life in the woods, okay?
Okay. So Ilaria got a 21, Asan got 12, and Saradwin got
4.
Okay.
What's the Tevinter?
So Cyrudwin, you were taught that there is this like really weird, kind of like mage-ruled country up north called Tevinter, and that specifically like the Chantry doesn't like it, and they're technically at war right now. Other than that, other than the fact that like it's a very dangerous place for elves, not much that you can kind of garner. Asan.
Every time I asked about it, I was just like, it's just like, don't go there.
It's like,
Yeah.
we don't talk about Tevinter.
Asan, you know what Cerdwin knows, but you also are aware of like the political structure of it a little bit more. Either you were interested, or it was just something that like you happened to pick up. But yeah, like the mages are kind of like the ruling class, and there's a lot of kind of like weird like interpolitical relationships between all of them. Though you have heard specifically that elves are like in a lot of danger if they go there, and everything that you've kind of heard has been like they're enslaved. There's like basically no way for them to do anything in Tevinter. It's just this horde place. Alaria, you've actually studied like Tevinter. Like this isn't secondhand knowledge. Like you have had like without going into too much detail, like very knowledgeable people give you this information. So you do know that actually humans and elves are both enslaved in Tevinter, yes.
Let's go. That was poor timing.
Might be the most odd "let's go" I've ever heard in my entire life.
Slavery pug!
We're both enslaved. Let's go.
At least they believe in equality.
Yeah,
In
so
slavery.
So yes, typically, except for like very, very, very rare exceptions, it is a majorly like human-ruled nation, and elves are primarily either like servant or slave class. There are like some jobs for elves if they kind of like prove themselves in the like the courts. Essentially they could be promoted, or they could have like some sort of job or role that's like in addition, like like still serving someone, but they still have like a lot more like freedom. So like technically not all elves are slaves, but like the roles that are open to them, there isn't as many avenues for them to go down as there are for humans, but there are still like human slaves, if that makes sense.
So humans have the same political floor, but a higher political ceiling.
There you go. Yeah.
So, are you guys like kinsmen or?
I mean, we're from the same clan, roughly.
They just found me in the woods one day.
And what
Oh,
I'm
so you're
gonna go there, but
adopted.
okay.
Huh?
So you're adopted.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarah showed up at my clan a couple of years back. And she's been with us ever since. You have any family, clan, tribe?
Yes and no. Um, I guess the closest thing I have right now is Indra's dog, which is a pretty good companion.
Oh, for a second I thought you were gonna say Indra. Whew.
And I guess Indra's dog is just kind of like softly asleep next to him. So do you guys also like breed your hollows, or where can one acquire like, such a seed?
I don't think you'd be able to get one. They're
Are
very closely tied to the Dalek.
are they that expensive?
Expensive? No, we just wouldn't ever sell you one.
They're priceless. Also, this isn't my hall.
So you stole that holla?
I borrowed it.
Sarid. I know you didn't have your own personal holla, like I
So-
did. I just took mine when we left.
Don't. I am, ever since we left the Dalish clan, I keep calling it different names to see if it sticks.
Oh, you're confusing the poor thing.
No, I'm trying to guess what its name is.
Do you even
So you can't
remember
even-
all the names of our holla?
I do, but I don't know which one this one is.
Sarid.
One day.
Someone's gonna be very pissed off at you whenever we run into them again.
They're already pissed off at me.
So, are they kind of like a common animal around the Dalish, or like what makes them so? Are they like as populous as deer?
No, they're far more rare than deer. But if you run into the Dalish, you'll probably run into the holla.
I see. Okay.
You see, we will share the Dalish lore with you.
A limited
feel-
amount.
I feel so special. I've learned more in this half hour than I have in all my years of education.
Mainly because you didn't call us a slur when you met us.
Excuse me, my partner has called bullshit on my bullshit.
So where are you originally from?
So do you guys also have any?
Hey, just ignore my question. Okay.
So
Wait, I'm
anyway,
sorry.
I asked, so where are you
I
originally
missed that.
from? And then 15 seconds go by, and then you just start asking a different question. Is it that much of a touchy subject?
Sorry. No. I heard both Sarid and Hassan talking, and my brain just kind of assumed like they're talking to each other. That your question didn't register, but also it sounds in character.
So there's just like a couple seconds of silence, and you're just like, so anyway.
Oh, okay. I'll rewind a little bit. Where I'm from. I'm from Orlais, yeah. It's a tiny little village in West, but it doesn't really show up on a lot of maps.
What do I know about Orlais, Alec? Can I roll for that?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Lore time.
Lore
Lore,
time.
lore.
You get
Better.
a little codex.
I have official like fucking sites I can go on now instead of making this shit up as I go. Deflected like a fucking Dark Souls speedrun.
Alex with like tabs of like a textbook.
Yes. Yes. What did you get, Mark, for history?
17.
17. You've heard of Orlais. Not like not good or bad things, just very much like, oh, it's a country that, you know, founded the Chantry. That's just like where the main religion of, you know, Thetis comes from. It's known for being, you know, like rather glamorous and political and very like people don't really say what they mean in that kind of country. And you've heard of like the extravagant parties and the perhaps rather kind of like iron fist ruling when it comes to mages. They're a lot more vigilant there with the Templars especially. That's pretty much all you would know.
I'm surprised you're not more like your friend over there. Coming from Orlais and all. I hear you guys are very serious about mages and circles.
I will admit, when I was younger, I did have a bit of a bias against mages, but I think over the years, they come with the same plights as us, just with sparky magic and all that.
Fair enough.
Sorry, that was my straw. Didn't think it would pick it up.
You're just sipping on bubble
She
tea
has
at
her
the
pina
campfire.
Oh
colada.
yeah, you have your pina colada with you.
Yep.
Do you guys want some?
By the way, you guys went to like Arlesian wine?
This is where my family was murdered,
Is that
Raphael.
homemade kombucha? Have you guys ever had kombucha before?
I'm surprised you Dalish folk haven't heard of like kombucha.
You want to try my
You
vape
guys
pen?
are natural and all. Seems like you've lived a very open-minded life.
Try to.
It's refreshing.
Hey, DM.
Which one?
Which one?
Any, doesn't matter. Since we're in a camp scene. Is
What do
there
you
any elf root?
Make a survival check.
Don't-
Make a survival check.
Survival. Okay, let me pull that up.
I love that. I was gonna ask.
Stop! Don't! Survival, that is a... That's a +1 to my... 19!
Dang.
Yeah, it's a pretty common, it's a common herb to have, so you find a few.
Let's go. I nod over to my fellow. I've been calling them in my notes the E-team.
The
Elves and
E-team.
Ilaria.
Elves and Ilaria.
The E-team.
Wait,
Originally,
but what about Erland?
it meant the East team, but
Oh.
Oh,
anyway.
the E stands for elf.
Yeah. So, this little, you guys know what this is, right? And I pick up like an elf root, I guess, a few feet away from the edge of camp.
Yeah, of course.
There used to be this old man in my village, and I swear he used to smoke this. Is that a real thing?
What I know about this herb thing.
Make a medicine check. Did you hear me, Rip?
Yeah.
Let's go, Sarid.
You know that the consumption of elf root is actually pretty good for you. In fact, it's one of the primary ingredients in most healing potions.
Ooh.
So, you know ingestion isn't bad. I'm 90% sure you haven't smoked it before.
Oh, I haven't smoked it before.
I don't want to speak for you, Saradwin, but would you?
If somebody in your clan passed you a blunt, would you have smoked it?
I would have definitely smoked it.
Dare not.
I haven't seen many people smoke it. It's usually just like a healing herb.
But would you smoke it?
At one point and another, I have put random herbs into paper and smoked it.
It explains a lot.
Yeah. You should try it sometimes. I saw my god multiple times that way.
We can't all be as blessed as you.
Oh.
Sorry, like Indra's dog wakes up.
Indra's the drug dog.
Indra's drug sniffing dog.
Dog.
Goddamn
Before you guys even make the blunt, his dog is like.
Just in his sleep, he's just.
I stopped many mages in the circle before.
Mages are just high all the time.
Now you
And
gotta
that's why everyone
cope.
thinks that they're so lofty.
I'm just high on life.
Can I attempt?
Oh my god, I'll cast Sacred. Can Sacred Flame catch things on fire?
We have a fire, don't we?
We have a fire.
We have a campfire.
You can help her, Saradwin, if you would like.
Just
You need a
hold down
light?
thumbs.
Sorry, right?
You need a light.
Yes.
You got any
Sarah.
papers?
And this is our life as DMs, Alex.
Yep. No, it's okay. I
I-
spent the past. But Tony's back.
Hi, Tony. We're smoking weed.
We're smoking that grass.
I mean, I spent the
Well,
In
past
game
5.
or out of game?
In-game.
Game.
In game.
Could you wake up Shepard to let him get a little puff fast?
I guess Shepard can smell the smoke.
Well, Shepard's next on watch anyway. We can
Oh
just say
god,
he's
but their
going.
conversation would go so differently if they were high.
Would it?
Yeah.
I was gonna make it a con save to see how high they got.
All right. Okay. Alaria.
Yes.
Make a. I'd say this is medicine again. Medicine check with advantage.
Medicine. That's to make the blunt.
Or actually, what's your medicine? Are you proficient in it?
It's a 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say you have advantage.
Okay. Medicine. Let's roll. Let's go. 13 and 3.
13 plus 1, so 14.
No. That's 13
okay,
plain.
gotcha. 13. It's a little, like.
It's a sphere.
Somehow you make a.
It's the
Somehow you
shape.
Here,
It's you rolled it kind of weird, so like
When we
it's
said
like a
blunt
square
rotation-
blunt.
When we said blunt rotation, this is not what we meant.
Spherical.
miracle.
Like
You somehow make a meatball out of weed.
this really is just like privileged girl tries to roll her first blunt.
I
good
keep
lord.
side-eyeing Asan because I've made many blunts before.
I'm just rolling my eyes.
get
like
it.
Saradwin, like you're trying to give pointers, and like because of your pointers, like she's getting more confused. But eventually, like Ilaria, you do produce like 3 functional blunts, we'll say.
Let's go.
Fucking functional blunts.
Functional blunts.
I turn to my 2 new fellow elf friends. I'll even call them.
Aw.
You guys are cool with this, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure.
you guys gonna be narcs?
You guys are like snitches, right?
You guys aren't gonna
No.
tell my parents, right?
You guys aren't gonna tell Indra, right?
Indra's
We
barely
will
older
not
than me.
tell Indra.
It's Indra and Erland, let's be honest. Indra and Erland are the parents. Oh, you have two dads.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we all have a nice smoke sesh. Wonderful.
Yeah.
The dream blunt rotation.
Do we have to roll something for
Con saves.
con save? That's
What?
just 20, right?
What?
Was that
Yeah,
just a?
It's a d20 plus your constitution, because I'm pretty sure you're not proficient in con saves as a rogue.
Let's go. I have a 17. My constitution's a +2. Does that? But I
Did
don't
you
have-
roll 17 plus 2, or...
No, it's just a 17 then.
Okay, so 17, 17, and 12.
Oh no,
Sarah-
it's not.
Saradwin, you've smoked a lot in your past, and your tolerance is showing. You do get decently high, but nothing too bad. Same with you, Ilaria. A son.
Hey, a 12
It may not
isn't
be bad. It may not be bad, but you're
When
at
I'm
that
high.
point. But you're at that point in high where like you're asking the stupid questions. Like, if you cut off your arm, would you feel it?
If I cut
Well-
off my arm and I feel pain, am I strong or am I weak?
Well, clearly you wouldn't feel it because your arm would be cut off.
I think you would be strong internally.
But the internals are coming external.
No, but you're strong enough to withstand the pain, you know?
Do you think internal bleeding is better than external bleeding?
That's
I
where
mean,
the
that's
blood
where
is
it's supposed to go.
be.
All right, and
now
now
let's get
all
real meta for a second. Strength is dealing damage. Constitution is being okay with pain. So I would be strong because I hurt myself.
and now all three of you, please roll perception with disadvantage.
Oh my god! We forgot to look!
You forgot about the watch.
You see, I was okay with me failing because I have a poor perception anyway.
Hold on. The first is an 18.
5.
The second is a 16.
Okay.
Plus 3
Hey.
on
Oh.
both.
Okay.
I forgot
So-
about that.
Alright. So hang on, Alec. Do we do the thing to Asan?
What thing?
The idea that I had?
Oh, okay.
Oh god, what are
So-
you doing to me?
Asan. It's gotten to that point in the watch where you guys.
Josh!
It's gotten. It's...
Jesus Christ.
God damn, that cat is gone. So, Asan, you're at that point in a high where you're just like, I'm out of it. It's quiet time. I'd rather just sit here and relax. Then you notice something. 2 glowing beads in the darkness.
Whoa.
They look like eyes staring at you.
Hi, friend.
Do you travel to it?
No.
Okay.
Saradwin, what did you get for your perception?
I rolled like a 17 twice.
Okay, so the two of you.
No, 14.
14.
That's fine. That's still
Oh.
that's still good. That's still good. What do you have plus to your perception?
Plus 6.
Okay, wait. So you rolled a 14 plus 6, or that's the total?
That's the total.
It's in roll 20.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
okay,
roll
okay.
It's the
gotcha.
total.
Okay. So what was it? A 19 and a 14. Ilaria and Saradwin, you both see Asan just kind of like staring at 2 fireflies off in the distance, talking to them.
What is he saying? Just.
I just said hi, friend.
I think fireflies really are the most beautiful creatures the Maker has offered us. Totally disregarding the holla.
If you look closely, it looks like 2 eyes just floating around.
If you look
Oh.
closely, they look like
God fucking damn.
little pearls.
I want
That's
to
an
turn into
Annika
a bear
brain
one
fart.
day.
Wait, those aren't eyes?
They start flying in different directions.
Whoa!
There's eyes of the maker.
No one gives a shit about the maker.
He sees all.
They're going to ask about the watch, and we're going to be like, yeah, we watched.
You guys are just kind of like laying around, and I'd say like Shepard and Indra wake up to the smoke and just see you guys out of it.
We leave a little bit for them. I'm not saying
That's not the
Here
issue
you go.
here.
people.
I really like the alternate canon now.
Yeah.
That Mark's character kicks your character still, but it's a lot harder than Mark Bard.
Yeah, I was trying to lightly kick you, I fucking hacked you in the ribs. Whoops.
Like traveling 25 miles.
All right. Yeah. So I'd say like Indra and Shepard are just sitting there thinking like, yeah, that's probably what went down. Anyway, let's go wake up the rest. Why do I feel like I got talked shit about so much? Whatever.
It happens sometimes, so don't worry about it.
Thanks, Shepard. That doesn't help, but thanks.
Anytime.
Erland, wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up.
Silently gets up, gets out, and sits by the fire.
Brandy sits opposite of you. So, hi.
Hey.
Where'd you come from?
Do you know much about dwarves?
I know a few things. I speak Dwarvish.
You think you could go the rest of this conversation only in dwarvish?
Mm-hmm.
Might be good practice.
So you two start switching to Dwarvish?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright, so, yeah. As you might know, a lot of us dwarves live underground. So, that's where I come from. Far away from here.
What's it like living underground?
Well, I guess passage of time isn't as easy to keep track of, but we got our own clocks and things. It's just some days just blur together. You get used to the stuffiness, I guess. Being out in the open, it takes some getting used to.
I'm sure the sun had to get, you had to have time to get used to.
Yeah. Even the moon.
Really?
Yeah.
The moon was bright for you?
Yeah. Stars.
But they look so pretty though, right?
Well, when you're trying to get some rest in the middle of them, wherever, it'd be kind of a distraction.
Well, yeah, I suppose they would be. So, where'd you get those cool tattoos from? Same people as the elves?
He kind of quietly mutters to himself. It's gonna be one of these watches.
Hmm?
Nothing. So, you're talking about this, right? Points up to his face, left side.
Um. Yeah. I mean, it looks nice.
Nice. Sure. Outward perspective, I guess. No. What the elves have is different. Don't really know about their deal, but with my people, this isn't exactly something to taps his cheek. Be proud of.
But it looks so cool. Why wouldn't you be proud of it?
The mark has history behind it. Not a good history. And the people who bear it, well, let's just say they aren't the most respected.
You're not respected because of it? Did you do something wrong?
Get born unlucky, I guess.
They outcast you because you were born? That's
The
stupid.
family I was born into.
Well, that's stupid. That makes no sense.
Well, nothing I could do about it, so live with this the rest of my life.
Well, I think it looks nice. Fuck what anybody else has to say.
Yeah, I'm only lucky that you don't get too many dwarves up top. Or at least the ones you do are just as much an outcast as me. They don't treat surface dwarves all too well.
Oh, you confuse me so much. Shepard's whole thing with names, face markings, people not liking each other because of how they are, that's just weird. My papa and I, we've been living in that small village for a long time. We had so many people pass through. Elves, dwarves, humans. They're all the same. Coming and going. Obviously some are a little more rare than others, but they're still people.
Like the tall guy.
Mm-hmm. He's still people.
Yeah.
Just, different.
Yeah.
So, how come you don't carry weapons, really? I noticed you pulled out the bow at one point, but you just punched people.
I gave a lot up. And even backup shortbow, I mean. More and more I'm starting to think that, especially after today, that mage. I mean, he took out the big guy. Like it was nothing.
Yeah, I was worried about Shepard.
Yeah. Starting to think that I may need more than just my fists and a backup shortbow.
Well, you're really good with your fists. Better than most people I know.
Yeah.
Even Shepard isn't exactly as good as you punching. Although I did see him punch through a door.
Yeah. Been in a lot of fights. You learn a thing or two. You're really sure about this whole plan of yours? Killing a dragon, working your way up?
Of course I'm sure. I mean, I want a book one day. I want to work my way up. Because, you know, when I was young, my dad wanted me to fish. And then I worked my way up to where he taught me how to hunt. You know, the biggest thing I've killed up until this point, animal-wise, was a deer.
Maybe some good syrup.
Mm-hmm. Mama taught me how to cook good.
Yeah. I used to cook. A bit. Nothing that impressive, though. Mainly just scraping together
That's nonsense.
rations, that kind of thing.
Food is food. You know, one of these days you should cook.
Won't be as impressive. Really. But,
Well,
maybe you show me something.
it's all about practice.
You're really ready for all this?
Mm-hmm.
Hunting down mages.
Yeah.
You're good with that bow of yours.
Yeah. Papa taught me where to shoot on a deer, so I just changed some things in my head for people.
How old are you?
18.
You're as young as you look. Hopeful, I guess.
What else do we have? I mean, why wouldn't you be? There's so much of the world out there. There's so many things to do, so many things to see.
Not always good things.
Oh, yeah, but they'll come and pass. I've been on a boat in the middle of a rainstorm. It sucks, but after it, you get to see a nice rainbow. Hey, Erland,
Yeah.
are you hurt?
He sort of lifts up a bandaged hand. What's it look like?
It looks like you're hurt.
Yeah. Kind of puts his hands to the fire. Getting toasty.
Dude, did someone do this to you?
I'm doing what I can right now to help. And what Indra's doing, finding these mages. I think it's gonna help a lot of people. So, you know what? It's a bit tough to wrap my head around you. That's, I guess, because I don't ever really expect it to be simple. Straightforward. I mean, you want to make a name for yourself, write this book full of impressive kills, deeds.
I mean, it's only complicated if you make it. That's what my papa always taught me.
You never trust somebody you don't know the motivations of. You don't know what they're getting out of it. But,
Well,
You're
duh.
you're different. I guess I kind of appreciate that.
I like you.
You just met me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess, I appreciate you too, Brandy.
Just this big goofy fucking smile on her face the second you say that.
He looks away more, just sulky.
You know what would cheer you up? I have a story.
Story.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how about it?
So, when I was out on the water one day, and I was by myself for the first time, you like most new fisherwomen, you get scared. You don't know what to expect. You're just out there by yourself fishing. And then I saw a beautiful woman in the water. Or a man. I'm not sure. But they sang with me. It was nice. But it was cut short by a storm. They had to leave. Every day I went out onto the water to see if I could find them again, and I couldn't. So who knows, maybe we'll meet them again someday. So, Josh,
Yeah.
let's get that perception check.
Ta-da. That is still 2 GM, but that is a 19.
That is a 19. The night passes without any issues. So, eventually, all of you wake up in the morning. It's nice and bright and early.
Hassan is doing his morning workout routine. Mostly a lot of stretches and just like swinging his sword, things like that.
I'm just gonna watch you swing your sword for a little bit and then go play with my dog.
I know you are.
And then I'm gonna go play with my dog.
Side eye.
I know what you are. I know what slur to call intro. While I'm tossing, like, I don't know, a bone with my dog Ash, I'm accidentally gonna throw it over to where Brandy's cooking dinner, I think, or like breakfast. That shit. Sorry.
Dinner.
She just stops cooking for a second, looks at Shepard to take over, and just outstretches both arms, going, "Puppy."
Well, that's
Walk
not a
over to the
puppy.
pot
That
and start swearing.
He's a puppy.
that is a Mabari warhound, and they could kill you.
It's a Mobari puppy.
Okay.
A shepherd looks over and says, looks
Who's a
like puppy
good
to me."
boy?
What did Shepard say?
Looks like a puppy to me.
Yeah, well, I think a mountain lion would look like a cat to you. Anyway, sorry about that.
Brandy is just giving this dog all of the love.
I mean, I'd say roll, like, animal handling, but you're a ranger.
And also, I just cast to speak with him. Who's a good boy?
I am.
I am the best boy.
The most Times New Roman voice.
Why does he speak in Times New Roman?
Good puppy, I am.
Me.
Me, good boy.
Me, puppy.
I am the best of boys.
I am best boy. Ah woo.
I am the
Ow,
best
ow,
of boys. I am the worst of boys.
To be or not to be. Shall
That
we
is the move.
contemplate philosophy, Brandy?
Would you like to contemplate philosophy with belly rubs?
Yes.
Yes.
Rolls over in his tummy. Indra's just gonna like, so, well, we killed those bandits, but there's still others out there, I think, so is everybody sticking around? At least until we find this hideout?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll be here.
Someone needs to cook for you guys.
I don't think I got a choice here.
I am paying you, yeah.
You are. It's great.
Great, then we can set out after breakfast. I don't know if we have any clues regarding where they could be, though.
Out of character glances at Josh because you got a hint last session.
I mean, you got a magic book. There was a burnt piece of a note that was scavenged after last session.
They all had what, like soot under their fingernails?
Yeah, it was like
Right.
coal and dirt. So you know, I don't know if this town has maybe a mine or something, but some of the bandits did look like they were a bit dirty, like they got their hands in something. Might be somewhere to check. For a
Quick
hideout.
question. Oh, sorry.
What was that?
The whole lyrium thing, is it like a party-wide piece of knowledge, or?
The fact that Asan found lyrium?
That it was in the warehouse and Asan found lyrium and then tried to give it to Shepard.
I think only Asan and Shepard would know about that, unless you guys
Okay,
wanted to mention it to everybody.
Nope.
I mean, I think I would have mentioned that we found some bullshit lyrium.
Shepard didn't really
Not-
know what it
not
was,
good
so it would be.
Oh, I found some blue shit. I don't know what blue is. Anyway.
Oh yeah, that's the issue.
Blue is a
Water?
naturally occurring color.
Tony's colorblind.
I know.
I forgot. Because Shepard isn't. I forgot because I'm pretty sure Shepard isn't.
Shepard
Wow,
isn't.
Pete.
Smile.
Tony's like,
You can
Shepard would know what
perceive.
a blue is. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Shepard
whatever.
would
That,
know what a blue is.
You tell me what you
Yes.
think it is, and I'll tell you if it's
Also,
right.
Hey, Mark, would you like to discuss with the class what you just texted me?
Yeah, I've been playing Pathfinder so much that when Josh was like, does anyone know if there's like a mine nearby? I almost asked, can I roll knowledge local? Because that's a
Local
skill in
knowledge.
Pathfinder where it's just knowing local knowledge.
Oh, well, you guys haven't been here for too long, so no, you cannot.
Yeah, but you can know knowledge local in general and always know.
That's
In any location.
that's
for
kind of
some reason.
silly.
Yeah.
Finder is almost like super numbers crunchy.
But that doesn't mean I'm not
doesn't
I'm
make
not gonna
sense.
I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it.
It doesn't make any sense. I know.
So okay, so yes, Alaria, Asan would have mentioned that he found some bullshit lyrium in the warehouse.
So with that knowledge, and I guess was the charcoal also mentioned just in passing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Erlin just mentioned it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Mine nearby.
Hey, Indra.
Oh.
You and your hound can sniff out lyrium, right? No?
I mean, I suppose, but I would have to have a general direction.
Oh, I thought you were like a lyrium beeper thingy.
Nope.
Beepers did not exist.
No. Just a regular lyrium beeper. What's a beep? Okay.
Please. My lack of vocabulary is killing me.
We could.
We can ask around a bit more.
A beep is a fish.
Why are we talking about fish?
They were. I don't know.
Are
They
you
were
cooking
talking about a
fish
beep.
for breakfast?
Yeah.
Brandy's a fisherman.
Awesome.
That's wonderful.
And yeah, Erlin's right. We could ask around town, maybe.
Seems like a good place as any to start.
You might want to make a purchase or two.
Yeah, what are you in the store for?
Something to help keep you all alive.
Hey Josh, what do you want to fucking buy?
Where may one secure armaments of the violent variety?
Blacksmith.
Becomes British.
Of the violent variety.
Hey, Josh. Hey, Josh.
Where could one procure some cocaine?
Hey, Josh. Would you like to find a weaponsmith or an armor smith? Actually, no, not
A
armor smith, a weaponsmith.
yes. That would be very cool.
Thank you.
Unless anybody else has anything to do during breakfast, you guys can head into town, and that's where we'll take a break.
Steve, I'll have.
Okay, we're going.
Oh yeah, we're serious now.
Oh, okay, serious. Nobody say
It's all
penis.
coming together.
Penis.
Penis.
Come.
Penis.
Penis. God damn it.
Okay. You guys clean up your camp. It's rather early, still in the morning, but the sun's kind of like slowly coming up. And as you enter the town again, you realize the morning sun transforms the buildings into waves of color. The streets are filled with like various bricks interspersed with each other. There's lanterns, tapestries, and arches, all kind of like decorating the crowded alleyways leading you all over the town. You see an open marketplace, kind of quiet in the morning, though several people are already shuffling about. The sky is this brilliant, like, vibrant blue color, and the buildings stand against it in pale pastel pinks, oranges, yellows, and this very sweet kind of gallery that like it unfolds in front of you. You notice a lot of fruit trees kind of like interspersed throughout the streets. There's some in a few corners that provide shade. And this like little makeshift area that's draped with kind of like carpets and other fabrics over stones, and there's pillows for kind of like lazy mornings or afternoon tea. In one such corner, you see a man with dark skin and clothes with intricate patterns. His ears are pierced with glinting gold jewelry, and he sits underneath one such fruit tree, kind of like picks off, you think maybe a mango, and begins to play the tempura. It is a very kind of like warm, like basking sunlight. You notice a few cats in the streets just kind of like enjoying the morning air. It's brisk, but the sun kind of like gives enough warmth. Kind of like on like early spring or late fall days when like the weather outside is kind of cold, but the sun is just beaming down on you so much that like you get enough warmth from it. Where do you guys want to go? There is a marketplace. There are the docks that you went to last night, and then there is the tavern that you kind of like all met up in and had that fight.
Get to speak to the morning drunks. I for one want to go to the market.
Alright, so you're going to who the fuck left?
Mark? I feel like that's not on purpose. Okay, Mark's back.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
I for one want to visit the market.
I would also like to go to the market.
I mean, why not?
Okay. Grand arches welcome you into the marketplace, painted a pale pink with intricately carved figures into the columns. A few market stalls are already open, with no one manning them. A wide array of handmade jewelry, clothing, and other such knickknacks are kind of left out on the table. There doesn't seem to be a price tag on them. Over on the walls of the marketplace, you see kind of like hundreds of handmade rugs, tapestries, kind of like beautiful linens. You see a few people kind of like putting out some hand-picked fruit, kind of like carved into cute little like shapes, or a fresh batch of kind of like baked bread with some stuff in it, as every country has. And then there are kind of like actual stores further into the marketplace. Are you, Erland, you said you were looking for specifically like a weapon or a toolsmith?
Yeah, weapon, toolsmith, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Just so I can get a sense of who's going where else is everyone else going?
Yeah, does everybody want to follow Erland to the weaponsmith, or are there like different stores you want to visit?
I think my character will follow to the weaponsmith for now.
Yeah, I don't have much I need to buy right now, so I'll just follow along.
Me neither.
I would like to see if there's like a general goods store to replace my poor flask and rope.
Yeah, sure. I'll Indra will just go with you, Ilaria, then.
Ooh, yeah.
Then let's do that first. Just a general goods store. You notice it's kind of like part of a two-story kind of like square building, and then there's kind of like an open roof area with a few people sitting underneath kind of like this umbrella type thing, having their breakfast. But the sign says open, so you and Indra enter inside. Ricky, do you want to be the shopkeeper for this one? Okay, cool. I don't think I made one up for this one.
I got it.
Yeah, so have fun.
Morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning.
Wait.
Okay.
Who's going to the general store?
Oh no, never mind. Sorry.
Okay. I was like,
Wanna
Hassan's
stop,
here.
by all means.
Wee.
I want to spin off, not have Erlin 4 people.
Fucking changeling bullshit.
Hey.
I felt like coming with you guys because they were boring.
What can I do for you?
Do you have any hemp rope and flasks of oil for sale?
Yeah. So, while I'm picking that stuff out, where are all of you from?
Starkhaven.
Yeah. So, you're looking for lamp oil and hemp rope, right?
Yes.
Which is oil.
Actually, can I get like 4 flasks of oil?
Yeah.
Indra just kind of turns slowly to look at you.
It is. So you're basically looking for a pint.
I don't know my conversions.
In 5e, the oil that you're looking for 4 of these. They come in a flask that holds a pint.
Okay.
So basically, you're getting 4 pints of lamp oil.
Let's go.
Bombs?
Yeah. So as he's like taking the stuff out, and you want hemp rope.
Yeah, 50 feet. Thank you.
You want...
I mean, I think that's a general.
Yeah, it comes in 50 feet. So he pulls out like 50 feet of rope is still a lot of rope. So he's just like tying it all together. He puts it all to one side. All right, so for this will be 4 silver and 1 gold.
4 silver, 1 gold. Got it. Yeah. I use real gold, by the way. I'm not gonna poop out this poor honest merchant.
So you spend the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Indra, is there anything you would like to get while you're here?
He's just gonna kind of like stand awkwardly looking around. Not really. He will go up to the shopkeeper and go, weird question, but you haven't seen any, outsider-looking mages going around? Maybe followed by some bandits?
I saw some weird people come into the store here and there, but nothing too crazy. Kind of buying the same type of material as your friend there, but, you know, they look like they look like miners.
Miners, huh?
Yeah.
Any ideas where we could find a mine?
You're in the wrong town to be asking that kind of question.
My bad. Do you know anybody in this town who has that kind of information?
You can go to the Hermitage.
All right.
The inn. You could probably ask the elf in town, Devin, that's his name.
Devin. And
Yeah.
where do they work?
They're the toolsmith.
Oh, well, our friends are already
So
on their
if
way.
you're looking for some miners, then probably look for him.
Please stop saying that.
Well, miners?
That sounds so bad.
Miners, not
Miners,
miners.
The miners yearn for the mines.
Indra just says thank you and heads out. I don't know. He'll probably just kind of like wander around the marketplace waiting for everybody else to get out of the weaponsmith store. But he'll like come upon like one of those like little like Indian tea sets, just kind of like out in one of the booths and just kind of stare at it for a little bit. And then yes, a tea set. He's just gonna stare at it and then kind of walk away. Did you want to do anything else, Annika?
Yes, actually, I'd like to get some second breakfast. Considering you've gotten you like by a tea shop, right? So is there any bakeries around?
Sure, yeah.
That's Ilario going.
That's the exact sound effect that plays. You kind of like tug on like Indra's sleeve and just point to this like small little place. The baked goods smell just kind of like wafting through the streets, and like a bloodhound, you're just immediately pulling him along with you.
Along with the actual bloodhound.
There's a few cats kind of like lazing in the windows in the sun. And when you walk in, this little bell chimes. And it's this place decorated. Like the walls are kind of like carved with pretty like little intricate flowers and leaves. And kind of like at the head is this kind elderly man, kind of like tan skin, bald head, kind of like a face full of hair. He looks kind of like a average grandpa.
We're gonna say New York.
Do you want to role play buying tea, or do you just kind of like get tea pastries and sit down and enjoy it?
I'm going to get. Is there an equivalent of like munchkins?
Yeah,
like
sure.
bigger
Yeah,
munchkins or
yeah.
cream puffs?
Fried dough in. Yeah, of course.
Universal fried dough.
A
I'm gonna get maybe a baker's dozen.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my god.
Hungry.
Gonna eat.
Yeah, baker's dozen. That'll be like 5 copper.
Baker's dozen is like 13, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, 5 copper.
Whatever.
Okay. No, I just want to know my terminology is correct. Sometimes I forget how to count. That's for me and Ilaria.
Yeah, it's 13.
The kind man kind of like puts a couple of the fried dough, like little balls inside a little paper bag, then just kind of gives them to you, and then he just kind of like gives you a warm smile and goes, "Oh, I put in a little extra. You remind me of my granddaughter."
I'm like, thank you.
Of course.
And I give like 2 to. I'm not counting these. I give 2 to Indra.
He just kind of stares at you and goes, "Oh, no, thanks. I'm good."
Fine, I eat 1 and I give 1 to Ash.
Gobble, gobble. The dog is happily enjoying himself.
Nice. All right, I'm done for now.
And you guys just kind of like sipping your tea in the little bakery. The rest of y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I also wanted to check at least prior to going out to our little shopping trip, right? Because I had picked up scimitars and like crossbows, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Does it look like in any like usable shape?
Um, how many
The
did you pick up?
scimitars. There were 6 of each.
Okay, 6 scimitars and 6 crossbows.
Yeah.
Roll.
Actually, Alec,
What's up?
there is a thing to do with this.
Okay.
Give me a second. I need to pull up the price list for weapons really quick.
I sure don't have smith's tools or nothing like that.
Weapons, 5e, weapons.
I was just
Alright,
gonna
you
say
said
like
scimitars and crossbows, light ones, correct?
Yeah, like crossbows. 6 each.
All right. So for I need you to roll high or low.
Aye.
Okay. Roll a d100.
Let's go. $49.
wow.
The crossbows aren't in great shape. Like one of them looks still usable. The others are a bit on the fucked up side.
Okay.
A mixture of shepherd cleaving somebody in half, Asan blowing one person up, one person's head up, things like that. So only one of them is really usable and sellable, really. And I need you to roll a d100 for the scimitars.
Scimitars. Let's go. 7.
Ugh, none of them really.
Hmm.
They're all bent, out of shape.
They're kinda
They might as
creepy.
well be scrap. Selling the broken weapons, you can probably get like a silver piece, scrap each. The light crossbow you would sell for half the market price.
It does seem like a usable weapon, right?
Yeah, it still looks usable.
Okay.
It's just a simple ranged weapon.
All right. I'll keep hold of that for now.
Okay.
With that knowledge, we head to. It's like a weaponsmith. Is it like sort of like a joint operation? Is there a
It's
toolsmith nearby? Is it the same dude?
Hold on, let me get out my note. Let me get out the notes actually. It's a bit of everything, really. Obviously, you're not going to be selling weapons all the time. He's making tools usually. Alec,
What's up?
would you like to take over?
Yeah.
Since they're approaching.
Yeah.
These strange people approach you.
You come upon a building that sticks out a little bit in the town. It's got a lot more wooden elements to it. The rest of the buildings you notice are stone or clay or mix of brick, anything in between. Like very like loud, expressive tapestries. This one is, again, mostly wooden with kind of like a more brick foundation. And Asan and Ceridwen, you would immediately notice Dalish architecture and writings in this building. As you kind of like open the door, it kind of creaks a little bit, almost disturbing the peace of this kind of like lazy, quiet morning. And you see rather kind of cramped store, white walls and ceiling, with kind of like a back door, seemingly leading like deeper into the house. This seems to be like owned by one person. It's kind of like elven, mostly androgynous figure. You can't really tell what their gender is. Their skin is tanned. And they have kind of like a deep dark blue facial, like Dalish tattoos on their face, yet they're fading with time. Kind of like slanted eyes and bits of makeup that you notice. And who enters first into the store?
Well, I think Erland was taking the lead, right?
Let me get a marching order.
I imagine myself, and
Okay.
then awkwardly behind me, just 4 other people.
Yeah, the Qunari, the Qunari, the human,
Elves.
and the elves.
So
I'll
would the
happily
elves
walk in second.
would the elves be at the very back then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you all kind of like crowd in, the 2 elves are like sitting in the doorway. Erland, Shepherd, and Brandy. As you guys walk in, you notice like the shopkeeper just kind of go, "Hello," without really even looking up.
Good morning.
It was.
I'm just gonna swap to Elvish. Good morning,
Start
friend.
perusing the wares.
You see kind of like one of their ears twitch and they just kind of look up and their face goes from just general disinterest to like one eyebrow slightly raised and kind of like looking at you confused and seemingly in a bit of a better mood. And they continue also in Elvish, just kind of like ignoring the rest of the group. Oh, I wasn't aware that we had a family in this business. Are they, and the figure motions to Erland, Shepherd, and Brandy. Are they with you?
Acquaintances.
Yes, we just met them.
Friendly enough.
Friendly enough. Are they respectful?
These ones, yes.
Yes, these ones are.
Great. And they switch out of Elvish and turn their gaze to like Erland, Shepherd, and Brandy. Hi. I'm Devine. I run this store. Can I get you anything?
Yeah.
I needed some replacements for my cooking utensils and a restock of arrows.
The cooking utensils would be more of a regular merchant. I mostly work with weapons and armor.
Okay, I didn't know if there. I didn't know how much was consolidated in the shop.
Mostly weapons, but I can get you the arrows.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and at least from around here, like, the tools that they might have around, like, do they look like just any sort of artisan's tools?
No. These are very, like, specifically, like, elvish tools. You see some hunting traps that you've never seen before, a few tools specifically for, like, elven wood carving, masonry, kind of, like, bow making, stuff like that. So, like, you could still use those tools, it would just, they're just different. And they're better for, like, different things. Are you looking for something specific, or...?
Well, I'm curious to see, like, what their mason tools look like here, if they have it. Looks like they do.
I think they would be a lot more focused on kind of like working with lighter material and like more so type of clay that you can find near like streams, kind of like wooded areas of water, and also yeah, like wooden type stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Erland just go up and be all, yeah, looking for a warhammer.
Warhammer. Yeah, I've got a couple. They kind of present. Are you looking for like a magical one or just a regular warhammer?
It's a standard warhammer.
Okay.
This dude has magic. Okay. Oh.
I too have a warhammer.
I'm asking you specifically, but
Yeah, no, I myself am just looking for
just
standard.
just a warhammer. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they show you kind of like 3 different ones. One is this kind of like very pretty, very like ornate, very like elven carved warhammer that they seemingly made themselves. Another one seems to be kind of like a refurbished warhammer, a lot more perhaps like human dwarven made. There's a lot more like geometry in it essentially. This kind of like black and brown kind of like gradient across it, and it's a lot more like, again, geometric and kind of like carved with like stoner's tools, essentially. Stonemakers tools, not a stoner.
Oh man, all these elves are stoners.
Yeah. And then another one just looks like a very kind of like medieval warhammer, kind of like your typical wooden handle, and then enlaced with like metalled stone, and it's kind of like just like simple silver band, seemingly stolen, maybe? It looks like it's been through some battles, but it's like it's holding together.
Warhammer, lightly used.
Yeah. Not lightly, but
It's
and
still
then
got some brains on it.
and they point to the first two. They go, these ones will run you 14 gold each, and this one, the one that's, you know, a little worse for wear, that one's 10.
Okay. And what might your mason's tools be?
Mason's tools, depends on what you need them for. We've got a few. Anything specific you trying to make?
Not in particular, no. My last set of tools were just on loan from the guild, so something to keep the hobby alive, I guess.
Well, you're looking for elvish make, or think a merchant in the town might have more for dwarvish cutting.
You selling them at standard price?
Standard price. Well, for you.
Alright. I think I'll go for this refurbished Warhammer and leave it at that.
Which one?
What do you mean?
The middle.
The middle one? Okay.
What do you mean for him?
For you. And they gesture collectively.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it. And they kind of like turn to Saradwin and Asan and go, "You picked up a strange crowd along the way, huh?"
It's more like they picked us up.
Yeah, I'm from the village to the northeast, fishing one.
They look over at you and go, "All right."
Just to slide the 14 Gs. Pick it up.
Thank you.
14 Gs.
Switch to common immediately and just kind of like pick it up.
Feel the weight of this thing.
How long have you been here, Devine? In Elvish, by the way.
Maybe 5 or so years. Why?
Have you ever heard of any, I don't know, abandoned mines on the outskirts of the town somewhere?
Abandoned mines, huh? Well, I think there was one up north, but the exact location I can't really tell you for sure.
It's more than enough. It at least gives us a direction.
Why? What's...
There's been some people from the Tevinter forcibly recruiting people around.
Well, aren't
Some
they
word,
always?
some people have gone missing. And we have a hint that they might be hiding out in the mine.
Mine. Well, you might have to go to... What was her name? Cornelia, the Tavern Keep. She gets around. Though I have noticed a few regulars haven't been showing up, so... Good luck with that.
Thank you, friend. And I'll just give them a standard, respectful Elvish goodbye.
Okay.
In the middle, just like waiting as these two talk in Elvish, just does a thank you and starts walking out.
Alright. Yeah, Brandy, you got your arrows, but I don't want to roleplay trading money
Yeah.
with another DM because that's
Yeah,
silly.
that's fair. That's fair.
And
Just
when we
have
get out,
arrows.
I'll just lean down to Brandy and say, they gave us a fair price because we said that you were good people.
I know, I heard.
Making sure.
You understand, Elvish?
Hey, I have a question. Did you know him? You kept calling him friend.
All Dalish are friends. Not many other people are our friend. We have to be friends to each other.
Hmm.
Where did you learn Elven?
People come back and forth through my village all the time. It's a stop, really. You know, resupplies.
Anyway,
Dwarves is pretty good.
Brandy overheard, but Devine said that there's a mine to the north, but they don't know the specifics. However, Cornelia might, the tavern keep.
Let's meet with the others and head out then. No one else wanted anything.
Oh, I'm all good for now.
Not used to.
Are we already out of the store then?
Oh yeah, like I was gonna ask Shepard, did you want to do anything with the weaponsmith?
So I just want, this is a question for TMs, I guess. Last session, you said that I picked up like basic weapons and stuff. Could I see if I could sell those there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, you're back.
I would like to see if you had any interest in buying these.
Did we mention what kind of weapons you picked up, or?
You think you just told me basic weapons?
Okay, cool. What was it? Was it from the bandits that
The
you
crates.
fought with Brandy? Or
I think. Oh wait a second.
You fought two.
Oh wait, I did yes for that, and then during the last session, from the crates and stuff, you said.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So,
They're in pretty good shape. How polite are you with this with the shopkeeper? How
I would say very as polite as Shepard is capable of being.
Okay. Make a persuasion check with advantage because you had elves with you.
Okay. Let's see. What is my? That is 18.
18. Okay. Roll 4d6 for me.
Two, 3, 4. Okay. So 4d6, the total is 18.
18.
Right. 10, 4, 4. Yeah.
Proud of you. Yeah, they give you 18 silver for all those weapons.
Sweet. I just say thank you and wish them a good day.
They kind of nod and say something in Elven you don't understand, but it's said in a nice tone, so you assume they're being nice.
That was all I wanted to do at the very least.
Alright.
Reconvene. While you guys are out having tea and biscuits.
Sorry, Ricky and I are arguing about languages.
Yeah, no, that was my fault, Alec. I assumed something because my D&D brain took over, not my Dragon Age
Yes,
one.
calls you slurs behind your back.
No, it's just like really quickly because like rangers get language proficiencies.
A lot of them actually.
Yeah, and we're like trying to figure out how that would translate because Dragon Age has 4 languages.
All of 4.
Yeah, so I'm trying to, cause like
Dialects.
I don't know if like I don't know. I feel like keeping like Dalish confined to like the 2 Elven party members would be better.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that too. It's just brain took over. I'm like, oh, there's
it could be
only
like
this many languages.
Like you maybe like know like some of the core of it, right? But it might be spotty compared to like how they're culturally.
Yeah, but like the Dalish don't share their culture with anybody is the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe you know like some of the root words in Elvish, but
Is
a lot
there-
of
So
that-
you just don't. So I mean, Ricky and I were just saying like maybe you just don't know Elvish and you just get a. It's fine. We'll figure it out later. But like we might have to
I'm fine
retcon.
with I'm fine with the current consensus, or
We
at least
can we can workshop it later. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it just to like not take away from the the game.
yeah.
Okay. So you guys. Yeah, I'd say Indra and Ilaria kind of like finish your tea and biscuits, and kind of like walk out into the marketplace while the rest of the group is kind of like milling about. Did you guys want to go anywhere else? Now that you've kind of gotten back with the party.
Good question. Did Ilaria like hold any of them or save any of them? Like the
I
little.
did for all y'all.
Because if you have like a bag on your arm, Dylan just wants to like.
Oh, don't worry, it didn't make contact with my armpit.
Wasn't what I was gonna ask. Sort of points. You still have one of those?
You, sir, can get 3.
Thanks.
I didn't take you for a sweet tooth, Erland.
He looks away. You heard some information. Oh. Tell him, the song.
Do you guys want to hop into an alley somewhere?
Yeah, sure.
You guys kind of like take shade from the sun. There's plenty of alleyways. This town, it's not too big, and the people have kind of like made use of as much space as they have. So there's just like plenty of like little, like alleys to slip into, and nobody's gonna eavesdrop on a conversation. People are too busy in their own lives.
And
you feel like no one's gonna be listening in, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, we learned from the shopkeeper nearby that there is an abandoned mine somewhere to the north, but they're not sure of the specifics. However, Cornelia, the tavern keep, might have more information.
Alright. I guess we can head to the tavern then.
oops, I didn't realize my mic was picking that up. My bad.
That's okay.
Pats sugar off his hands. Right. Let's head out.
I do hand, because I have 8. I did the math in the process. Everyone gets 2.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks, Ilaria.
It's not rowdy this time of day now, is it?
It's getting there. A lot more people are kind of like filtering in, though this is like a smaller town in Ravane, but like a few kids do just kind of like bump into you as they're like playing with one of those like little windmill toys and just go sorry, then keep running off. It's getting like a little bit busier, but it's not like claustrophobic in any way. People kind of like find their own space to be, and Everyone's rather friendly, if looking at you as if they know that you are not from around here. Alright.
I wonder who they're staring at.
Well, all of you, but...
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit of a motley crew.
A little bit. You've been here the night before, yet the atmosphere during the day changes La Ermita completely. It's peaceful and quiet, sun rays peeking through the windows and illuminating the tavern in natural light. A few patrons remain asleep, fabrics draped over them like makeshift blankets. You see a plump, dark-skinned woman at the back of the tavern, wiping the counter with one hand and holding a baby with another. She's not the same tavern keep you saw last night.
We all walk in, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, are you open yet?
Walking in.
Oh, hi, dear. Well, yes, technically we are, but people don't usually drink this early in the morning. Can I get you anything? And as she just kind of like shifts the baby on her hip a little bit.
We're looking for someone named Cornelia.
Oh, all right. I'll go get her right now. She's probably still asleep. She kind of like glances at like the blankets draped over the patrons and like, you know, their drinks kind of like cleaned from their hands, and she goes, Corny really takes care of them during the night. I'll go get her. She kind of like wanders to the back.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. And you see kind of like the same tan-skinned woman with kind of like large curly hair adorned with kind of like clips, feathers, and jewelry. Her ears have like several piercings in them. And she has like kind of like a few scars on her hands, shoulders, face. Faded, seems to be have gotten them long ago. And this is the same tavern keep that you saw last night during the brawl, who put out, you know, the set of knives for the rogue to purchase. Seemingly that's Cornelia, and she and the dark-skinned woman just kind of like give each other a little kiss on the cheek, and the woman with the baby leaves, and Cornelia, still wearing like a very like flowy yeah, gay people. This kind of like
Ooh.
very flowy, like almost pirate shirt, like rubbing her eyes, yawning. Ah, it's you lot. What are you doing over here?
We're looking for information, if possible.
What kind of information are you looking for, and how much does it cost you?
How much does information cost?
It depends. What are you trying to
We
learn?
can talk it out. There are some people that we're hoping to get a beat on a location.
Should
We
be a
hear you're the
bit more
person to ask.
specific. There's a lot of people in this town.
Right.
Do you know of
let's-
any mines?
Mines.
bandits?
Yeah, there's an abandoned one up further north, but it hasn't been touched for years. There was a giant cave-in.
Haven.
Bandits.
Yeah, we caught wind of some bandits. They look like they'd been to a mine.
You mean the ones following those mages around town?
Exactly.
Yeah, they've been taking people.
Causing trouble.
Well, I don't know specifically, but I can show you where the mine is, at least. She kind of like rummages around under the counter, takes out a map of Ravine.
Map.
Map.
Map! You've seen it already.
Map. The fucking barren map of Ravine.
There. And she kind
Map.
of points over here. As the mine shaft.
Hold on, I will just do this, Alec.
Meh.
Just,
Yeah, there
oh,
we go. Cool.
oh, I was gonna bring the dot up.
Eh.
Eh.
There we go. No, it's fine. Yeah, but, I don't really know much about them or it, so... though you could talk to some people, I think... I know of a few who've come into contact with the mages.
Are they okay?
Well, no, but... they'll talk to you.
How long have they been around? These mages and their bandits just...
Turned up maybe a week or so ago, maybe more, not sure. They didn't all come, you know, in this large wave. It was maybe one at first. Quite polite, nice, ordered a drink, left, didn't see them for a couple of days. Then 2 more showed up and we got a little suspicious. Why? Are you guys hunting them?
They've been taking people.
I know that.
I'll say we just are trying to make sure they don't keep bothering people.
Well, good. I'm sure you'll be doing this town a great service for that.
Yeah. So, thank you for the info.
No worries.
Looks at the others. Well, anything else? Are we done here?
I think we're all good here.
Indra goes, oh, yeah, who are the people you wanted us to talk to? And she will name a few, who have had encounters with these mages and bandits that have been bullying the townspeople.
Conscripted. Almost conscripted.
She doesn't say exactly what happened. She just tells you the names of people that have had encounters with them.
Okay.
There is Najib, who is a dock worker, human dock worker. He's got like long dreads. And there is Aya, who is a human woman with like long, kind of like wavy white hair. And she doesn't like work anymore. She's a veteran, has a house in the resident district.
Sorry, can you repeat Aya one more time? Like her dig I'm typing.
She's a human, kind of like older human woman with wavy white hair. Doesn't work anymore, has a house in the resident district.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Notes.
Notes. As you guys just kind of like walk away from the counter, Indra goes, oh, yeah, there's also the family friend of mine, Alano, but I could just go talk to him alone.
We could start at the docks. I mean, they're right there.
We can split like before. Indra, go talk to you need to talk to. One of us head out, see Najib, the other Aya, come back, and then see where we go from there.
I'll go with you, Indra.
Are you sure you want to do that, Ricky? Someone has to play the NPC.
Well,
Oh, that's hilarious. I hadn't even thought
How
of that.
about Hassan goes with Indra?
Why?
that's funny. That's
Yes,
even better.
please.
It's
That can
funnier.
only go well.
Does Hassan volunteer?
Well, we'll see how it goes. What, you don't want your family friend to know you're friends with us?
No, I don't want him to think I'm friends with you.
Wonderful. I'll tag along.
No, that's fine.
What variety of people has your family friend seen in the past?
Everyone except for the Kyun, you said you are?
Inari, but yeah.
Yeah, never met one in their life.
Can I come along too? Because I think it would be fun for them.
I think that would be pretty funny. Okay, you can come.
I'll go
Oh,
to
so you
the
have a sense of
docks.
humor now.
I've always had one, just not with you. They're just glaring at each other.
Yeah, Chris is glaring at each other.
So it's Hassan, Indra, and Shepard going to the family friend who's going to the docks.
I'll go.
All
I'm going to the docks.
All right, so Sarah Edwin, Erland, and Brandy because she's a fisherwoman.
Oh, actually, no. In that case, you two go. Ilaria, let's head. Let's head. Let's head to the
Right.
veteran.
Yeah.
All right. So
Want to do the veteran first?
yeah, let's do the veteran first.
Okay.
So that would be Erland and no, not Sarah Edwin.
Ilaria.
Ilaria going to the veteran.
To the resident district.
To the resident district.
Okay.
You all come to the resident district. It still has this very bright, vibrant look to it. It looks homely. Like, have you ever felt welcomed somewhere without actually being told so?
I'll just say yes for the sake of the conversation.
Oh,
Josh is
God.
like, no. Next question.
Okay, so we're at the brownstone.
No. It's a lot like chiller. Like, you know, the buildings aren't extravagant by any means, but like they're pretty, they're well built. Everything is just warm, essentially. Like, there's fruit trees, there's people outside on their porch steps. People like leave their doors open without worry, like who might come in. It's a very like communal type thing, especially like, you know, early afternoon. There's children outside playing. A few parents are kind of like, you know, smoking a joint, just talking casually.
Nice.
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 It's like these folk have not a care in the world, really.
Lovely community from what I've seen so far.
Yeah, just strange.
All right. You were given the general direction of where to go.
Yeah, this district, but we don't know exactly where Aya lives.
You can ask around if you want.
Yeah, let's ask around.
I'm just gonna go up to the adults who are smoking.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
How you doing?
We are looking for a friend of ours.
The two that are sitting on the porch just look at each other. Like, share that unconscious look of... That unconscious look of, do we tell them? Do we
Hang
trust
up.
these people? What?
still have the bag of powdered puffs? It's empty, but they don't know that.
Deep bag.
I want you to know something. It is quite easy to see an empty bag. It's fairly fucking easy to tell if a bag is empty.
You want some powder?
With leftover powder in the back.
Why are you looking for her?
Oh, just a delivery to make.
Make a deception check.
Where is it?
Empty bag delivery.
It's a 3 plus 3. Let me roll. Please, gods, be good.
Let's go.
15.
Ooh.
That's
Ooh.
with everything added.
Gonna roll something on the side for this one. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, she's just on the block from here. She's usually out at this time, just sitting on the porch. You can't miss her.
Alrighty, thank you.
Silently nods, walks away.
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
I feel like you didn't have to lie. At least not to these people.
You never know.
Smart.
Encounters the chillest community ever.
Lies.
This entire party is deeply unsettled.
Why are you this comfortable?
Do we
What is
spot an
wrong
older
here?
woman with long wavy white hair? Just chilling outside.
I have the notes open, Alec.
Alright, cool. Just letting you know.
Eventually you come to a house and you see the woman that was described to you, Aya. She's just looking at you guys passing by and raises an eyebrow when you approach her. Can I help both of you?
In a way, we'd like to try to help you, I guess. We heard you were maybe spoken to by a couple of shady mages.
Oh, no, not me. My son.
Your son. Is
Yeah,
he-
I spoke to them with my knuckles.
Oh. Good.
Why? By any chance?
Well, we wanted to maybe learn a thing or two about these mages. Hear they've been bothering people around town, and
Oh yeah, no, they questioned my son, and they weren't leaving him alone, so I decided to let my hands do the talking for me. They were talking something about, you know, getting people. I actually have a question for you two. Have you seen a boy named Sean by any chance? He hasn't been home in a few days.
Was that Jean or Sean?
Sean.
Sean!
Sean.
Sean!
Sean.
Sean!
Sean.
well, we haven't been around here very long. Don't know about Sean. Is he also talked to by these?
That, yeah, they questioned him relentlessly, and I had to. Sure, Jonathan.
Quite
damn
the
it.
town, I'm guessing.
Well,
Your son and the Sean, are they magically gifted, I guess, is the word?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I just wanted people to join them. their little group.
I didn't hear too much. I just heard some weird passphrase type thing.
Passphrase.
Yeah, something of how long were you gone? A fortnight? I don't know. It was weird. I'm just. Are you're looking for these people, right?
No, we want them not to be stirring up trouble.
If you could, can you look for my son as well?
Your son hasn't been back?
He hasn't been home in about 2 days.
Oh, wait. Is he Sean?
Yes.
Oh, got it.
Oh my god, the DM was so. I literally was not even processing that you were referring to them as two different people.
I have to bite my tongue because I can't roleplay as anybody. So I'm just sitting there like, oh god, they're gonna be looking for two different people.
I literally didn't even process that.
It's fine.
Where's the other one? Huh?
Huh?
That's an Erlen
Talking
moment.
about my son, Sean.
How old is your son, just for a general, so we know what to look out for?
He has features like yours, like the white hair.
He's still a boy. He's still a boy. He's about 13.
Right. We'll be looking for these people and keep an eye out for your son. Make sure he's not getting involved with the wrong crowd.
I sure hope so. I'm trying to raise him the best I can.
All right. Ilaria, you have anything?
I just turn my head to Erland and I'm like, the Fortnite thing sounds familiar. I think I recall. Sorry, the blood mage we were chasing mentioned it to the Deventer mage in the warehouse before all hell broke loose.
Like the other bandits?
Yes, I think so.
Might be good to know, in case you need to pretend like there were one of them. Okay. Well, thank you for your time, Aya. And hopefully we'll come back with good news about your son.
Well, I hope you come back with good news as well.
He'll start walking away. And as he's walking away with Ilaria, wow, they really don't have a care in the world in this town.
I did forget to describe her. She has, like Alex said, white hair and loose braids with graying roots, orange eyes. You do notice that she has a fair few amount of scars being covered up by tattoos. And she looks like she has been in the military. Like, some of these tattoos probably mean something to her other than covering up the scars.
And she was saying that her son, sort of some of the similar features.
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Similar features to her, he looks like, you know.
Yeah, no, she looks a bit like, he looks a bit like her.
But I imagine, because the white hair, that's an age thing in this case.
Yes.
Got it. So in this case, he would have like black hair or something.
Do you want to ask?
Yeah. I don't know if she really got into what her son looks like, so we know who we're looking for.
She gave you a basic description, we'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll keep that in mind and reconvene with the others at the. Do we tell where to reconvene? We'll get back to each other at the bar or something.
You guys can get back to each other at different locations.
Yeah.
We'll go with the bar. Sounds good.
We'll go with the bar.
Oh,
We'll chill there, have a
coffee.
Okay.
Are we going to?
We can do the docks
friend
next.
or docks? Yeah, let's go.
Save the best for last.
I was saving like the most people for last, but sure.
And that would be Saradwin
And Brandy.
and Brandy.
Okay. The warm comfort of the sun-bathed streets gives way to wooden paths built above the water. Early in the morning, several people are already at work, and now in the afternoon, several boats have left. A few of them seem to be having lunch. There are a few remaining people still kind of like offloading, maybe like working through their lunch break. And you also notice several Templars examining a partially burned down warehouse, carrying out crates, what seem to be the various crates inside, full of like weaponry and other potential and other items used for kind of like camping out equipment. And then there are a few Templars carrying out crates of lyrium.
Wow, that's crazy. Anyways, we head to the docks. Well, we're looking for the man with braids.
You notice kind of like a human dock worker, just kind of taking a lunch break, sipping from his canteen. Dark skin, kind of like long hair and dreads, and a few of them have like little like jewelry decorations. He's wearing kind of like a sun hat, just like lounging around, trying to take a break. And that kind of like matches the description that Cornelia gave you.
Okay. So, do you want to approach him?
I'm sorry?
Do you want to go talk to him since you know fishing or something?
Well, we weren't talking about fishing. We're talking about like the people we're looking for.
I know, but maybe he's more comfortable talking with you, you know?
I mean, I can open up conversation, but I'm not exactly good with questioning. About serious stuff.
Just go start a conversation. Talk about the mages.
Okay.
You approach him?
I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Fine.
How's the catch today?
Oh, I don't fish. I just offload the crates.
Speaking of offloading crates.
Oh, you're
Hello.
Oh, don't
Hi.
mind her. She's friendly.
Okay.
So-
As like you see him just like leaning slowly away.
Have you seen mages around here? You know, harassing people.
Oh. Why are you asking that? I don't have any mages.
People are being taken by a group of mages. A lot of them are getting harassed or downright taken without their will.
Yes. So what if I have seen them around? Why are you talking to me?
Well, we were pointed in your direction, and we'd hope that you would help us because a lot of people we're worried that people are getting hurt, and we'd just like to help, you know?
Both of you roll persuasion checks.
Persuasion. A 13 with a -1, that's actually pretty nice.
Okay.
I'm a very charismatic people.
Speaking of offloading.
Hey, have you seen mages harassing
Hey,
people?
you there. What did you get,
Hey,
Ricky?
you. 4.
Genius. Why did we send these two to do this?
Uh-huh. You it's like 3 like socially awkward nervous people trying to like ping pong a conversation back and forth to try and figure out like if one of you is dangerous or not. So like, I'll just roll insight for him. Okay. He sees that you're both like actually trying to be nice, and like you're just failing miserably at like being socially aware. The 2 autistic party members.
Oh, God.
So he just kind of like shifts in his seat a little bit and goes, well, my partner, Ovi, he's a mage, and there were these people wearing like black cloaks and weird fabrics and flanked by bandits and looked rather dangerous, and they were talking to him. They were asking something about magical research. I don't know. Ovi kept telling them to leave, but I don't know. 5 days ago, he never got back home from work. Though I did see the mages again. They were asking more people to join them. I don't know how many mages they need, but that's all I know. I'm sorry.
Did they ever mention a location?
No, not a location, but they did smell of some sort of, I don't know, like coal or dirt and moss.
Must.
No, moss. Like,
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Like a mildewy smell.
There's these woods up north where a mine shaft is, and they have a very like mildewy, like sickly tree smell. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this.
No, it's okay. I'm sorry that we just approached you like that.
Oh, no, you were just trying to find where the people have went. Are you gonna try and get these people back?
If they're there, yes.
That's the plan.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thank you. If there's anything else, we're going to be in town for a few more hours, and you'd probably be able to see us at the Hermitage.
Okay. His like eyes shift a little bit, and then he goes, there is one more thing. When I saw those mages again, and he just kind of like looks into, like, reaches into his back pocket and pulls out a key and hands it to Ceridwen or Brandy, whichever, and goes, I stole this from them.
I shall put it in my inventory.
What's an inventory?
My pocket.
Okay. You foreigners are weird.
I know, they're weird about all of this.
Oh, are you from here too?
Not this town, but I'm from the northeast.
Oh. Okay.
Did he give us a description?
Of?
The guy.
Oh, yeah, he gives you a basic description
Okay.
of his partner, yeah. His name is Ovi. Ovie. Who are you guys, by the way? What are your names?
Well, I'm Brandy Duranda.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Sarah Dwin.
Oh, that's cool. Nice to meet you. Well, I should get back to work.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you guys too. Packs up his lunch and just walks away, looks back and walks away.
I'm gonna turn to Saradwin. He seems nice.
We did good.
I think that went well.
After
We
20
did.
minutes of awkward.
Oh my god, that was like 20 minutes of interrogating when it wasn't interrogating to anyone. Like an outsider looking into that conversation would have absolutely seen interrogation.
A normal
Everybody's just-
conversation would just be like, hey, we're looking for like the people that were stolen by the mages. You'd be like, oh, here's the description of my partner. No, you were not like that.
No. I did write up his like nervous like personality before this happened, so it was just
So perfect.
so perfect. Yeah. All right.
And then
We're-
the best for last.
It's not. We don't even know how it's gonna go, but we do have a large group of people with us. Indra's family, friend. You guys head over to kind of like not like exactly the marketplace, but like near the marketplace. There's like two buildings kind of like connected to each other, and you see this kind of like little garden, kind of like next to one of the buildings. One seems to be some sort of restaurant, and then the other seems to be a more like residential building. And you see a brown-skinned man with kind of like a farmer's hat on, just kind of like working at a garden when Indra, Asan, and Shepard approach.
Cousin!
Oh, hey, Alano.
It's so wonderful to see you! And he just hugs Indra
Oh boy.
way
Oh,
too
God.
tightly.
Oh god. Indra like stumbles back a little bit. Hey, he just kind of like looks over at Shepard and Asan and goes, "These are people I'm traveling with."
Of course, friends. And he looks at Asan and outstretches his hand.
A pleasure, yes. Indra is just my best friend.
I knew he had it in him to make some friends.
Yep, the best of them.
And then he looks at Shepard, like he looks at Shepard's abs, and then looks up.
My eyes
Oh,
are-
your horns?
Yeah, I have horns.
Oh, well, it's nice to see you.
It's nice to see you as well. We're Indra's best friends.
Indra, you failed to introduce your new friends.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's Shepard and Asan. We've known each other for a day.
Yeah, friends are friends. Anyway, what brings you around here, cousin?
Well, we talked yesterday, but we got a few more leads about what you called me over here for, the Tevinter mages.
Oh, right, those.
You know the warehouse that burned down? Well,
Oh, yeah,
partially.
I heard about that this morning. I hope everybody's okay around there.
It just kind of like looks back at Asan and Shepard, like, how much do I tell him?
I just shrug.
Everything is okay.
Yep. Yeah, we fought one of the mages there.
Cousin, are you okay?
Couldn't be better.
He just like literally grabs both sides of Indra's head and starts like inspecting him for like cuts and bruises.
I'm okay. All right. Indra just kind of like pats him away. I'm fine. Do you have any other information about those mages?
I have quite a bit actually. Apparently they're intimidating people into joining their army?
Army?
I'm just as confused as you are, cousin.
Huh.
Well, I at least know vaguely where they're heading. I do know where they're heading. They're heading up north towards that old abandoned mine.
Alright, well, at least we know for sure that's the hideout now.
Yeah, there's quite a few of mages within that company. And some of them looked like they had some weird burns on them, not caused by fire.
Weird burns.
Yeah, you know, it's a good one. Know when you're cleaning and you get that like weird rash, that kind of burn?
No.
No. Something, I think it's acid?
Acid?
Oh, yeah, I am so sorry, all of you. Come in. I have lunch
No,
ready.
no, we're fine out here, actually.
Cousin.
No, we're good. Right?
What,
Shepard,
you speak on behalf of your friends?
you guys don't want to come in, do you?
You know,
I mean-
I think it would be really nice to go inside.
Why?
I'm not gonna complain for some hospitality.
Why?
Yeah.
Very nice of
Well, cause, cousin, I think there's something we need to tell you about. Indra was hit in the head very hard yesterday.
Oh,
by
dear
my head.
boy, come in.
Why would you do that?
I'll be honest, when I set that up, I was really hoping that you were just gonna lean forward and kiss Indra on the forehead.
Alano, like, puts his arm around Indra's shoulders and starts ushering all of you into the house.
Indra just looks back at you, Shepard, with like the most murderous glare.
Betrayal.
I'm just fucking giggling.
No, okay. Well, we're in now. And you see this kind of like smaller kind of like residence. The windows are all have these kind of like not like stained glass, but out of the same material, but they're all kind of like the same kind of like white color. And there's a few people inside. You see kind of like an elderly woman who Alano addresses as like the grandmother, and then a few like younger kids kind of like playing, like running through the two buildings back and forth, sometimes carrying mud inside, and sometimes carrying like little bugs inside, and the grandma just kind of like waves them off. And Indra just looks very uncomfortable.
Sit, all of you sit.
I'll stand.
Indra, it's rude. I sit down. I'm still smiling.
We just need a little bit of information. I think we should just leave these people.
You could stay for a little bit for tea at least.
Yeah, I would like tea. Shepard sits down.
Good.
Oh, suit yourself, cousin.
We're not cousins.
You're family.
Oh boy.
Why would you deny your cousin this way?
He calls everybody family.
Are we family?
Is that towards Indra or is that towards Alano?
Alano.
You're friends of the family.
Ah, see, they don't call everyone family.
I've known Indra for years.
Nope.
Family.
Fine. Did you have anything else to tell us?
So,
As
he
like
serves-
Alana, yeah, as like serves tea.
as he serves tea, as he brings out like little snacks for all of you. Yes, they had these weird injuries. Something, I think it's acid. I'm also worried. They said something about traps last time they were here.
Traps.
Yeah.
Well, there were a few in the warehouse, right?
Probably gonna be more at their base.
You didn't get an idea of, like, how big the base was?
I don't know how big the mine itself was, but they are a rather large company. I would assume that they would need accommodations for all of them.
You hear the old kind of like woman in the room who was just like reading a morning newspaper just kind of like peek out from these like large kind of glasses and go, "What mine shaft are you talking about?
The one up north.
Stillwell mine shaft?
Yeah.
Oh, that's been closed for years."
It's a perfect place for folk like them.
It's rather large. And a bit of a ways away. Be careful on the road there.
Yes, there are. The animals are not as friendly as the people, unfortunately.
Indra just like takes a shot of the tea and goes, "Well, that was great. We should probably meet back with everybody else."
Just sipping on the tea. This is very lovely tea.
What kind of tea is this?
Motherfuckers.
I am just side-eyeing Indra as I extend this conversation.
Homemade chai?
Yes, chai tea, tea.
It's TT.
Tea.
Alright, well, it seems like Indra is in a bit of a hurry, so I think we should leave.
Oh. Well, be safe out there.
Thank you for having us. The tea was wonderful.
It was
I
lovely
liked the
having all of
tea.
you.
And we walk out.
Take care, cousin.
We're not cousins.
Well, I deny your cousin.
We're not even related.
Family is more than blood.
And blood is more than family.
You guys are weird.
I just like raised an eyebrow at Shepard. Concern.
You know, we'll address that another time. It's fine. So, hideouts up north. Got a large mine, traps, multiple mages this time.
Yeah, seems like a lot.
Are you getting scared?
No, I'm saying we should be smart about this.
I mean, of course. But I wouldn't want anything to happen to my best friend now, would I?
Of course not.
Maybe you should sit this one out, buddy. You went down pretty easily last time.
Actually, I stayed up the entire time.
Oh, I wouldn't know. Let's just go back.
Yeah. You really should have sipped on the tea more. It was very good tea.
The tea was delicious.
So I've heard.
Well, I guess it makes sense. You really just don't have good. It's like glance at his outfit.
Wait, what did you say?
Good
I
taste.
said
right at
you
the
really
end.
don't have good taste as I stare at, as I like do the up and down out on the outfit.
All right, this is a uniform, you know. Not my choice of clothing.
Is that the uniform of the drunken asshole?
Yep.
Yep.
This is what all drunken
Shepard, you're
assholes
catching on
wear.
fast. Shepard, you really are catching on fast.
Thank you.
Yeah, Asan, we should get
trying
you one
my
of
best.
these.
No, I think I would actually rather die.
That can be
No.
arranged.
See, that's you said that's the uniform of drunken assholes, not annoying people.
Exactly. Wait, what?
You all reconvene at the tavern.
Oh my god. Tony, thank you so much for playing along with that.
Oh my god.
Tony just has all of his notes of what each party member's nickname is now.
Oh, I do. I legitimately have them all written down, yeah.
It's drunken asshole annoying.
That's amazing. All right, you are all back at the tavern, and I assume you all kind of like share the information that you gathered with each other.
Yeah.
There's a kid.
I also make
behind.
sure everyone knows about Indra's family.
They're Indra's cousin.
He's just like
Didn't need to know
very
that.
like slowly slamming his head into the table.
Oh, you can't do that. You're gonna injure your boo boo again.
I will kill you.
Did not need to know that. Anyway, there's a kid to find. I think that should maybe take some priority.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
Jokes aside,
we have some people to find.
jokes aside, we do need to have a plan about this. Because one of their mages almost took, what, 2 of us down?
Apparently there's gonna be traps in this mine shaft. Several mages. And wild animals on the road up there?
Well,
I like
that's just to be
animals.
expected. It is the wilderness.
We have a way of getting there, right?
Yeah, it's called their legs.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, two hollows and legs.
So 2 of us aren't walking.
I suppose we don't have a carriage.
I think it's a little outside our price range.
Wait, how much is a wagon?
Let me go look that up in 5e. Because I know
Where-
it's actually a decent amount of money.
Hmm.
A wagon is... Oh, it's actually 35 gold. Never mind.
Let's
I was thinking of a
go.
carriage. I was thinking of a carriage.
Nah.
Should-
we're on budget.
Should we get one?
I turn to the E team.
The
Not
E-boys!
including me, apparently.
E-boys!
Boys.
Yeah, I don't count.
We only have one E-boy in here so far.
Oh wait, we don't have Sarah. I was gonna say Syndra, and I was like, no, that doesn't sound.
Syndrome.
No.
Sarah
Syndrome.
Are you guys okay having your beasts of burden be beasts of burden?
I mean, that's what they do.
I'm sure Fenris will be okay with that. It's what he's done his entire life.
Can
We might have to hide their horns because they're a bit. And then I like do the horn thing with my hands, except
well,
I like slightly
Oh.
make eye contact with Shepard, and then I look away really quick.
Shepard just looking, what's wrong with horns?
I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but how do you even propose we do that? You can't really hide horns.
In Ravine, they'll probably be okay, but well, it depends on where you guys want to go after this.
Yeah, don't think
Something for you
Ravine
both to
is
think
going to
about.
be much of a problem. And for now, we're not leaving Ravine, so...
As long as we can secure a wagon, we should have a good way of getting to that mine.
I mean, question, first of all, do we even know if there are any roads leading to the mine? It's been years since it's shut down. I'm sure most of it's grown over already. Would a wagon even be useful?
Easy way to keep us together. Makes it so you two with your hollas aren't so far ahead.
We also need to consider potentially what will happen to our rescuees.
That's a good
fair.
point.
We need a way to bring them back, you know.
Well, if
they're
you're planning
not
on shipping them out, there's probably some way to do that.
Well, like Indra pores over the map. There are main roads, so we could stick to one and then leave the cart hidden somewhere near the hideout, maybe.
Yeah, Hala are very good creatures. They are not so great in a fight.
I'll leave my dog to guard them.
I appreciate it.
Because Ash is the best boy.
What did you say?
Ash is the best boy.
All right.
Now, are we sort of just pooling our funds together here, or are you footing the bill, Indra?
I'm happy to foot it.
All right.
I'll split it with you, Indra.
Don't worry about it. I'm technically the one responsible for bringing these two along, so... The Templars gave me a bit of funds, and I'll be fine.
All right, lead the way.
Do we want to head out? Do we want to head out now? It's only afternoon.
Well, the distance you said, we should only be getting there around when the sun's starting to set.
Well, half a day's journey on foot, but with a wagon.
That's true.
I say we go now unless someone else needs to do something.
Well, I got all my errands.
I'm as ready as I can be.
All right.
Me too.
You guys purchased the wagon, and before you set off, does anybody else want to do anything in the town?
Just before I leave, I buy some extra treats for Penrith.
Okay.
Wait, 35 gold divided by 1, 2, 3.
No. Indra's paying for the wagon.
Where did that even come from? I didn't even...
It all sounds like a TikTok, like...
It's mighty generous of you.
Is that an Alaria thing?
I'll do it for you.
Yeah. Does anybody else want to? Me. Does anybody else want to do anything before you guys set off? Okay, cool. You got your wagon. The hollows are attached to it, and on the road you go. And that's where we'll leave off this session.
Woo.